meal packs. And both of my businesses involve being significant and making a difference in people's lives. The meal packs, I truly believe that we're going to change people's lives. Well, now with Dr. Access Plan, I got approached by Jeff Pedersen probably going on about 2 months, probably about 2 months ago. And he asked me if I wanted to be one of his consultants for Dr. Access Plan. And I had a little bit of hesitation because my true heart is with the meal packs. But when he actually relayed some of the information with the business owners, small business owners that cannot afford health care coverage, or there's 60,000 Hispanics here in the Colorado Springs area that do not have health care coverage alone. He knows that I speak Spanish, he knows that I'm bilingual. So because of that, I said, Jeff, I'll help you out because I wanted to help the Hispanic population. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, what is Dr. Access Plan? And what Doctor's Access Plan, my definition, it's a bold, new, fresh approach to healthcare. The company originated in Florida under the umbrella of Consult a Doctor, and then we actually have a brick and mortar location here in Colorado Springs. The two partners is Jeff Pedersen and Randy Van Ness. It's their company. They're over off of Flint Ridge and Academy over there. And the company is now under the umbrella of Dr. Access Plan. I like to call Dr. Access Plan, it's kind of where you have access to a doctor 24/7 via secure internet or phone. So that means if you have something come up at 2, 3 in the morning, you have access to a doctor immediately. People ask me, well, are you on it? And yes, I am on it. I got my family immediately on it because if I'm going to go and sell something, I want to be a believer in the product, and I actually want to be on the program. So about 2, 3 weeks ago, my son had an ear infection. And those of you guys that have small children know that if something happens with the child, it always happens to be in the middle of the morning or on the weekends when the doctor is not available. So I wanted to try the program. I have a membership number for myself, my son, and my wife. There's the 3 of us. So what happened, I called the doctor up. It was about, not quite 3 in the morning, but it was about 5:30 in the morning. I accessed the doctor right away, and there's Spanish-speaking doctors available. We have a medical profile for my son, so we know exactly what's going on, because before you actually get your card, you get a medical profile. So the doctor pulled up his medical profile over the internet, called in a prescription, and 15 minutes later, at 5:45 in the morning, I had a prescription for my son. So those of you guys that have health care coverage, let me make a clarification. This is not health insurance. Go to George, go to someone else that's selling health insurance, because this is not considered health insurance. It's in supplementation to what you already have. Or it's better than having nothing at all, because this is not going to cover a major condition. This is covering minor conditions, as the actual bulletproof brochure, or actually these brochures. And those of you guys have brochures around the table and my business card, so you know exactly what it covers as well. One of the reasons I actually came on board as well, because I saw a lot of the small businesses, how they're actually struggling with their healthcare coverage. The 30th of September of this month in the Wall Street Journal, there's over 30,000 hourly workers, McDonald's franchise owners, are dropping their healthcare coverage because they can no longer afford it. So when I looked at the plan, I looked at the cost. It's $180 to cover an entire family of 8 for the entire year. And that's not a monthly cost, that's a yearly cost. So when I look at that, and I look at the Hispanic population, I'm like, wow, I can really make a difference in these people's lives. Small business owners, even Whole Foods, are dropping their healthcare coverage right now because they can no longer afford their healthcare coverage. So what it is, it's a one-page application. You fill it out. No one gets denied coverage. For an individual, it's $150 to cover for the entire year. Or for an entire family of 8, it's $180 a year as well. And some of the things that it actually covers is medication prescribed when appropriate, diagnose minor conditions, nothing major, treatment options recommended, no waiting rooms, no insurance forms, no one is denied, save time, avoid waiting for an appointment, missing work, or sitting at a doctor's office. And those of you guys that are small business owners, how many of you guys have to actually send your employees to the doctor and then they're missing time from work? So it's, for small business owners, it's going to increase their productivity and it's going to reduce their absenteeism as well. So those are the things that are really going to be effective for small business owners as well. Those of you guys that are small business owners, and I've verified this with 3 or 4 different accountants, the $180 is a complete tax write-off as well. So the $180 that you're contributing to your employees is a complete tax write-off as well. And they just essentially give you peace of mind. It's going to give you peace of mind, and it's going to offer your family cutting-edge decision tools to take greater control of their health. So with that being said, that's a quick summary of Doctors Access Plan. A real quick rundown. There's over 200 doctors on the plan. They got about 10 to 15 years of experience, and they're backed by malpractice insurance as well. So it's going to be the way people are going to be doing their healthcare coverage right now. With the Obama healthcare reform, a lot of small business owners are just not going to be able to afford it. So anyway, I'll open it up to questions. That's my spiel on Doctor Access Plan. Go ahead.